Hey, I'm back. Let's do the sports report from J Ness. What I've seen so far, MLB, the baseball world getting ready to go down and telling who's the favorite to go to the World Series right now. Just for getting into little divisional games and trying to figure out who got the muscles, who ain't, man. Who got the bullpen, who ain't. Who gonna knock it out in the right time, the right moment. I like the way the Mets did it just to make the playoffs with Lindor with that last minute home run for the last couple of games of the season versus the Braves. And that was a good game, man. I like that. Complete Lindor like that, man. Like, go ahead, homie. Knock that mug out the right time. Yeah, perfect time pitch. That was a perfect time pitch, man. It ain't about muscles, nothing like that. Most time hitting a home run, man. It's all about a perfect time swing, man. You ain't got to be the scores, man, to pop that ball. You just got to have a certain amount of bat speed and that mug go out. On the other side, man, it's the WNBA. They trying to, fight out in the semis. And it's pretty good, boys. Like all the home teams getting a good stand, winning at home right now. So it's gonna be pretty good, if someone can win on the road. They're gonna be a pretty difficult time this time. And don't look like the team that won it last year is gonna be favored to win right now. Backs up against the wall. The Aces playing the New York Liberty. That's a tough series right there. It's almost what the final's supposed to be, but I think gonna be a home and home game, and then they might take it back and have a game 5 on both sides, and then it's gonna be a tough fight, dog fight, winning on the road to go make it to the finals if you do it. But I can't really say who the favorite. I think the Lynx might be right up there like a favorite, but I think the New York Liberty got a little bit more swag in that game right now, man. Can't nobody seem to match their motion and playing and the way they play defense at times. So it's gonna be a pretty good game. And other than that, man, the NBA getting ready to start up. Maybe in a couple of weeks from here, maybe about a couple of weeks here, we're gonna start some preseason games. Maybe less than a week, maybe. I think I gotta check the calendar again, check it out, and see what's going on and stuff like that. So other than that, man, the college football, it's been pretty good, man. I think the Buffs, Colorado, like, one of the teams to talk about, Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs and the Heisman Trophy candidate and the Travis Hunter and things like that, man. So they definitely bringing the swag this year, man. They playing up, making any close game. Got the possibility this time it's coming out. They find their luck to win these close games so far. And sometimes, they looking dominant at times too. So they find their characters, their characteristics that you need, the ingredients that, the pieces to make a winning tradition. And that's what you need, that same momentum every time. Especially, you play, man. Once you establish the run game, you can win. If you establish the run game and got a passing game, there's a good chance you can win. But, other than that, if you just want to pass, it's not going to last because you're going to lose fast. But I think that's what was going on with them. Maybe they were just a little too swag about passing, and then not respect the running game that they had. But they had a run game, but they just didn't think about how they start this game. Did something, mixing up the plays and things like that. I haven't watched too much college football. I watched some of it, but the team that they got number one, they're gonna be like, I think Georgia got knocked off this year, so it's telling you that some other teams maybe flexing their muscles a little bit and coming up on strength. Alabama, they're always gonna be hard, even with the new coach, man. They ain't seem like they ain't lost nothing either too much to me. One disappointing thing I think may happen is, like my favorite school, like UNC Tar Heels, their football team. Sometimes they out there, but they can't find their quarterback destinations right now. They're in like a quarterback, battle to see who's the best quarterback. And some of them, it look like the old school, Carolina, with the run game that they play. It's good to run, but you got to mix a little passing, man. You got to go out there and get adjusted and get friendly with them receivers sometimes and try to pick them. You just got to go out there with no offense, just tell them like moving targets and just start shoot out, just like the playbook, shoot right in that zone and hope, you can get something, man. That's all I can say, man. Duke pretty good. I saw him play a little bit, just a little bit, a couple games. It looked like they were down. They came back and won. I said, damn, they might do something this year. And I almost even like had Duke. Much as I'm not a Duke fan, but almost had Duke like a favor to beat Carolina in a way. They might say they might upset them. They playing at home, and I see how they play, and they're like, yep, they sure did. They beat them pretty good, man. It's a close game, I think, but they got the best of them. And some of the NFL games that I've seen, um, it's been on, man. Like, hey, some of the teams trying to swing hard, man. Especially, how about the Redskins, man? You can talk to the Redskins, talk some trash to them Cowboys for that, for the season, I don't know when they gonna battle, but man, I call them Redskins still, call they still Redskins with Commandos. I mean, but they like, hey, much I've been brought up, raised around the Cowboy fans, I'm like, dad, them Redskins looking hot with that Daniels at QB, man. Hope the young man stay healthy and prevail, take him to the next level. Maybe to playoffs at least. They ain't been in playoffs in a long time. Maybe to that Super Bowl level. He never know. He got coached by Herman a little bit, man. So it was a good it's a good thing, man, for him to to be like understanding the system and adapting and already starting, man. I think what's gonna happen to the Patriots, they're gonna have to slowly move in the quarterback they got from UNC and put him out there, man. Let him go for it. Cause I think he got the good field advantage, or field eyesight, understanding, speed on the receivers. You can make them, pinpoint some plays, even though, they got a running game. Patriots always gonna have a run game. But right now I think they got an issue with pass protection, getting time, and maybe the quarterback just might be studying a little long, but trying to hold the ball in his hand. I think that guy from UNC, he's good to go. He can shoot it out there in a second, and maybe the next Tom Brady. I don't know. It's possible he's at the same program Tom Brady was, so his professional career might go on like that. Another thing is, like like a slight disappointment with the Cowboys, but I know the Cowboys gonna find their swag back. They had a couple tough schedules, like playoff contender, Super Bowl contender teams. So, what shocked me is when the way New Orleans came in and whooped them like that, just blew them out. I don't know. That's the Cowboy. I think they took a night off or something like that, trying to keep them having to really thrust that playoff, mind, heat. They can feel it, that hit, that toughness on them. They ain't want to play like that right now. They just trying to stay injury free, but they're gonna win. They're gonna win. They're gonna win after a while. But that's a wrap for me, man. I'm on here improvising like Jay Monette. That's this here little shirt I had. You find that Zazzle, or you can go to the designer closet 425. You can find information out there. I got shoes, but I don't really like the fabrication of them because they ain't nothing but shoes that, most people can't afford, man. Like $200 or $300 shoes from Italy somewhere. But I got to get like 7 people that want to invest in them. And ain't nobody out there got that kind of money these days. Nobody doing shopping like a struggle. Get Christmas time. I ain't got nothing for free. I ain't making shoes right here at the house. People think I design and make things at the house. If I did have a place set up, they'll probably want to boost my trunk or boost whatever I have my stuff in immediately. But that's it. That's a wrap. I'm out. Later.